Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and history lovers. Today, we're diving deep into the story of a coin that many people overlook, the 1987 United States quarter dollar, specifically one struck at the Denver Mint with the D mint mark. Though at first glance this coin might seem like just another quarter, it carries historical significance, design details, and numismatic interest that make it worth talking about. The quarter dollar has long been one of America's most used coins, and by 1987, it had already been in circulation for more than 150 years. The design at the time was the classic Washington quarter, which had been introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington, the nation's first president. By 1987, the Washington portrait and the eagle reverse had become a familiar sight in every American's pocket. The obverse design of the 1987 quarter was created by John Flanagan, a sculptor chosen back in the early 1930s. It features George Washington's bust facing left, with the word Liberty inscribed at the top. To the left of his chin are the words, "In God We Trust," while the year of issue, 1987, is displayed prominently at the bottom. To the right of Washington's ponytail lies the D mint mark, showing that this coin was minted in Denver, Colorado. Turning to the reverse side, the design showcases a proud American bald eagle, wings spread, perched on a bundle of arrows symbolizing strength and defense. Beneath the eagle is an olive branch wreath, a symbol of peace. Above the eagle is the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one. Around the edge are the inscriptions, United States of America, and quarter dollar. This eagle-back design served the quarter faithfully until it was replaced by the state quarters program in 1999. The 1987 D quarter was struck in copper-nickel clad, a composition introduced in 1965 to replace 90% silver coinage. It has a pure copper core sandwiched between outer layers of copper and nickel, giving it a silvery appearance. The coin weighs 5.67 grams, has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters, and features a reeded edge with 119 reeds. This modern metal blend was designed for durability, making it ideal for the heavy-use quarters endure. As for mintage, the Denver Mint produced over 655 million quarters in 1987. This was a massive output, ensuring that these coins circulated widely across the United States. Because of this high production number, the 1987 D quarter is not considered rare in general terms, especially in circulated condition. Millions remain in change, collections, and storage even today. In circulated condition, like the coin we are discussing today, the 1987 D quarter usually shows moderate to heavy wear. Details of Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers often appear smooth or flattened. The coin's original luster tends to fade after years of handling, and scratches, dings, and discoloration are common. For everyday use, this is perfectly normal, but for collectors, it lowers the coin's grade and value. From a collector's standpoint, most circulated examples of the 1987 D quarter are worth only their face value, 25 cents. However, coins in uncirculated or mint state condition can fetch more, often between $2 and $5 depending on grade. At higher grades, especially MS-66 or MS-67, values can climb significantly because such pristine coins are much harder to find. Another interesting point is the historical context of the late 1980s. By 1987, the U.S. Mint was producing large volumes of coins to keep up with an expanding economy and high public demand for coinage. This was just before major design changes would come, with the state quarters program beginning in 1999. In this way, the 1987 quarter represents the final years of the classic eagle reverse before America embraced new state-themed designs. Some collectors are also drawn to mint errors from this era. While not common, 1987 quarters can sometimes be found with striking errors like off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or double dies. These mistakes escaped quality control and made their way into circulation, and error examples often bring premiums far above regular quarters. The Denver Mint itself has a proud history. It was established in 1906 and quickly became one of the most important facilities for U.S. coin production. By the 1980s, the Denver Mint was responsible for striking billions of coins annually, and the D mint mark continues to be a familiar symbol for collectors and everyday users alike. The 1987 D quarter is a direct product of this history. In terms of design significance, the Washington quarter is one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history. From 1932 until 1998, it kept the same general obverse and reverse, with only small changes to Washington's portrait over the decades. The 1987 issue stands firmly in this tradition, making it a coin of continuity during a time of economic and social change in America. For those who enjoy collecting by year and mint mark, the 1987 D quarter is an essential part of a complete Washington quarter set. While it may not be rare or high in value, its importance lies in completing the timeline. Every coin in the Washington quarter series tells part of America's numismatic story, and the 1987 D is no exception. Collectors often separate coins into grades, ranging from heavily worn, good condition to pristine, mint state. A circulated 1987 D quarter will usually fall into the lower to middle ranges, such as very fine or extremely fine. While these don't bring premium prices, they still reflect the journey of the coin through everyday American commerce. From vending machines and laundromats to toll booths and arcade games, quarters like the 1987 D played a central role in daily life during the 1980s. It's easy to forget just how essential physical coins were before the rise of digital payments, but holding one of these in hand is like holding a piece of American daily history. Looking at the coin in circulated condition, its wear and marks also tell a story. Each scratch or ding might represent countless small transactions, passing through pockets, cash registers, and coin jars. For many collectors, that sense of history is as valuable as pristine condition. To wrap up, the 1987 United States quarter dollar with D mint mark in circulated condition may not be a rare or high-value coin, but it is an important part of America's coinage history. It marks the final years of the classic eagle reverse, represents the work of the Denver Mint, and connects us to everyday life in the late 1980s. For collectors, it may not bring riches, but it's a meaningful piece in completing a Washington quarter collection and a reminder of the legacy of U.S. coin design.